Alright, so we begin, alright? I got to thinking, you know, I showed you guys how to make it a greens. I got some comments from some of our people that sort of like us, and they're like, hey, thanks for showing me how to boil water. No offense, but abafangu. It's not about boiling the water, it's what you put in the water that makes a difference, okay? I've got tens and tens of views. I probably saved maybe one person from future health issues because of the beautiful dark greens. Now, how do you make it a sauce? Right away I started getting a little crazy. I said, whoa, I've got to have the essence of this, and you know, and the vine ripen this. Mingy, you don't have to have any of that. What you need, 2 cans of tomatoes.
And make sure to get crushed tomatoes like I definitely did.
I get a couple Romas. Plus they've been sitting in the fridge for about a week and they're getting a little, you know what I'm talking about? You get 1 red onion. You get some fresh basil. Now my wife, God rest her soul, she used to have the ability to be able to grow this stuff right up in the frickin' thing over here. Me, I put it up over here, I go to use it, it's dead, you know what I'm talking about? Obviously you're gonna need a little, you know, you gotta have these things, you know what is this? I'm having to use that stuff with that 100% salmonella, you know, like the chicken.
Italian Night over here with Mark Productions, LLC, does not endorse the ingestion of salmonella, through any means, including but not limited to, eating, drinking, absorbing, imbibing, et al. Obviously.
And then, of course, the garlic. The garlic has to be fresh. The garlic is going to be looking at maybe 6. All right, we're going to show you how to cut it up. We're going to do our little segments. Going to switch. I'm going to switch it over to here. We're going to back to, you know. Here we go. All right, now the cutting is, I go in the value of stink. I like to go from something that's not too stinky. Then we're going to use, the next would be which one is better, right? So anyway, here's a tomato. I just typically cut this sucker in half like that. Then I cut it in half again like that, you know what I'm talking about? And then from there, chunk, remember chunk. And then you throw it over here in that fancy. We're gonna go to the next stinky thing, the basil. You see this stem? There, you wanna make that go away. So you just break that off, okay, and just set it down. If there's a little bit of the stem in there, no big deal, you know. Somebody gets a little something chewy in your f***ing sauce, you just tell them, hey, yeah, maybe that's Grandpa's teeth in there, who knows, right? I grab it, bunch it by the top and the bottom, and you just cut through the top. And then, from there, I chop. Oh, and once you smell the aromatics of this, you're just going to want to cut basil all day. All right, next, stinky. To me, this is the next stinky. This is fresh. We're using 6. Remember, this is important. You're going to have to use 8 if you use, you know, an older garlic. You know, it needs a little help up the stairs. So, hey. So what I do is I just simply take this garlic and I get the one end, all right, where it starts to curl. I hold on to that, and then I take my knife and I just begin to slice through the garlic, but not all the way to the end, right? I'm just keeping that end open, okay? From there, you just slice. Boom, 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 boom. Now the onion. Once you get cutting into these things, before you know it, your eyeballs are droopy, you're sitting there drooping all over the place, your husband comes in, or your wife, whatever, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, they come on in and they say, what's going on, are you depressed? You say, Mingy, yeah, now that you came in, I am depressed. No. So what I did is you peel the onion, right, okay, you cut off one end, but you leave this end. Why? Because you're going to do the same thing that you did with the f***ing garlic. You're going to slice, and then you're going to f***ing turn it, right? You're going to make little square. We just go just like normal, all right? We're going to do it again. You can make it a little bigger here, right? Because remember, you're going to be crossing it again. So I leave it a little chunky to begin with, right? And then give it a little turn to the side and then do the same thing, all right? You see it starting to separate? No big deal. Don't get all nervous. Don't get panicky. Take your time. If you mess up, who cares, right? Once I make my cuts, I'm going to cut this sucker in half. Why? Well, if you don't, and then you start to cut like we're going to be doing, we're going to be cutting this kind of thin, it's just going to mush, right? Because you got a round bottom and a round top, and then as you push, it just goes bleh. I make it a cut. I go all the way through, halfway through, and now what do I got? I got myself 2 of the most beautiful little onions. Then you cut that, and you just keep cutting 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 that. And then you got yourself some nice chopped onion. Don't leave now, me. You stick with me and we'll get back to you, okay? Alright. Bro, I gotta tell you, that onion thing with the cutting the f***ing onions, I'm hurting. Alright, so we're getting ready to put everything together, okay? First, boom, you gotta turn on the fan. You're talking about onion and garlic, alright? That's a stinky. So anyway, what you do, remember you're using a nice aromatic olive oil because this is flavor. We're looking for flavor, alright? And then you just pour it in there. Be generous. I like it where it covers my onion. I like it where it covers my garlic. And then you heat that f***ing pan up nice. Alright? You get that where that olive oil is getting nice and warm. Just give it a little maneuver. Alright, and then you just wait nice. Well, once it gets like water, alright, then she's ready. And that's when you make it a thing. You hear that little psst. Okay? Alright, I just give that a little whisk like that. Alright? You want that to simmer. You know what I'm talking about? But you know how it started? And you know when it's not that way, alright? That's when you know it's f***ing ready. You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty simple. Can you hear me over there? So anyway, we're doing a nice cooking. And we're going to just keep churning that around. Because that's just sitting there simmering nice. It's got that nice aroma. There's a little bit of steam that comes off of it. Hopefully you can see that steam there nice, right? Beautiful. And once that tomato goes in, so we're ready to dump the tomato. And then I'm going to dump the tomatoes. Okay. I step back. You catch how I do that? That's a technique that I learned in my defense class. So you take these 2 cans of tomato and you just put it in there nice, and then you give it a stir. Very simple. And I throw my aromas in there nice, alright, just for some chunk. Remember all that crap you got at f***ing Christmas time? You take that crap, alright, now this is the f***ing something Rosa. 1/4 cup right in that f***ing sauce, you know what I'm talking about? You cook with it, you don't drink it. You know why? Because the cooking, it just gets... Alright, so I'm going to cut. And then we'll hopefully come back and you'll see something beautiful, okay? Shut the f***ing fan off. Listen carefully, hear this? Huh? Hear the tea kettle? Oh no! Oh, shut me down! Alright, you want to just turn that down. You hear that? So you got your pepper, remember, you gotta break it down, okay? And just keep cooking. You got some nice generous amount of pepper over here. I use the Himalayan salt because it's got a nice pink color to it. It's a flavor just outrageous. Maybe throw a little red pepper in there, red pepper flake, just to give it a little bit of tiny heat, okay? That's gotta get to the point where that cooks down. And that can take a long time, alright? So I got a little technique I'm going to give you guys only this audience. You get yourself some tomato paste. That's why. Tomato paste, that just kicks the bejeebers out of the flavors. So anyway, then you just stir that in there, and then you can continue to cook until that gets where that sticks on that spoon. Because remember, if it all runs off of your noodle, then you got yourself a naked noodle looking for sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, we're going to break and we're going to let that cook right down. You know, the secret is you don't want to have this covered completely because you want this water to dissipate, right? Now you're starting to see this gravy look, alright? We're starting to see how, whoa, Manon, you see that? You see what's going on over here? So there we go. Look at how, see how that's starting to stick there? Alright, another 10 minutes. And that's going to be something that you're just going to have dreams about. Let me stir it really sexy. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, hold on, don't leave me. We got the sauce. The sauce has been cooking for about a good 40-45 minutes, all right? But what ends up happening is that So I got my water over here, all right? This is hot. This This over here is just, I shut it off. I shut nothing. I shut it right the f*** off. You're going to see that this just sticks. See how that's starting to stick? Here you go. It's just sticking there nice. What am I going to do? Now it's a pasta time. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's our, remember the basil? And then the basilio. And then that basilio just sits in that sauce. And it's, now remember, this is just cooling off, all right? We're not gonna cook the basilio. It'll do that overnight. We got our sauces nice and ready to go. We got our water, it's boiling over here. I just simply go like this. So screw it, you know, just cook it a thing. Is you just sit back and you just twirl that little baby in there. I like to make it where it's just andante. Ooh, this is looking really sweet. When it sits back and you pull it out of the pan, all right, and take the water out, she's gonna keep cooking. Look at that. Oh my Lord, that's done. Bing. So now you shut it off, right? You take it a pan. This is my favorite pan. All right. Now here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. They take the sauce, they throw the f***ing sauce into the f***ing pan, right? Into with the noodle. Bing, bing. You don't do that. Then you just do this. For me tonight, this baby's going over here, and I'm gonna stir this sauce right through this noodle. And remember, that's helping to alleviate some of the starch because you want it sticking, right? And then it just is it. Boom. You got a delicious sauce that comes from the heart. Remember, Italian food is all about family. We're gonna have our little guests over. Hopefully they, you know, they're not, you know, too tough on us. You know what I'm talking about? And we'll finish this up nice. All right? All right, we're having our dinner time. Remember, I got a special guest over here. She's special. Let's put it that way. Look at this sauce. You see that? See how thick and rich and juicy that is? Remember, the good Italians, they throw it on the top and then they just let it ladle there. You see how isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's like a commercial over here. You know what I'm talking about?
When you're looking for the homemade flavors of tomatoes, garlic, onion, and basil, make your sauce at home. Mark's Spaghetti Sauce, like sauce from a jar. But better.
I'm gonna give it to the daughter over here. See what she thinks. All right, now she's gonna take a little sample. All right, I'm gonna serve myself. It's gonna be a beautiful thing over here. So what do you think? This sucks. Oh, hey, you know all you do? You just throw a little cheese on there and you'll be all set. You can always subscribe to us and make us like want to do this again. But anyway, good luck to you. All right, have a good night. See you next time.